Hi, my name is Wendy Hendry, and I am a Global Director with Take Shape for Life. I'm going to teach you today how to help your business go boom and explode. The first thing we need to do is get pumped. I love this quote by Steve Jobs. He said, "Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice." You need to get rid of all of your negative concepts. Whether you think uh, that you are going to come across as an Amway salesman, or whether you think that the people around you can't afford it, even if it's just something like you think you don't have enough time to do the business. All of those things are holding you back. Anything that is holding you back, flip the switch in your brain and get over it, because we want this to succeed for you. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to get your contact list going. You want to put as many names as you possibly can on your contact list. You want to put anybody that's in your phone, that's in your husband's phone, that's in your kids' phones. Get on your Facebook page. Think about your plumber and your electrician, anybody you could possibly think of. You want to put them on this list, and you want that list to stay active. There is no end to this list. My goal is to put 2 new contacts on my active list every day. That's what we call collecting a yes, right? So even if you're in the Walmart line or you're at the doctor's office, we strike up conversations, we make new friends, right? And then we get their contact information, and we can add them to our list. I had a hard time with this at first. I found that I kept thinking, oh, I don't want to put so-and-so on this list because I don't want to call them, because I don't want them to think bad of me, or I was thinking, I don't want to call them because I don't like them. Whatever the reason is that you're not putting a name on the list, again, that's a concept. Get over it. I decided to make it like a game. So the more I didn't want to put someone on the list, the faster I put it on the list, and then they were the first person I called, until eventually it wasn't a problem anymore. So maybe make it a game, but keep that active list going. The next thing you're going to do is just do it. We spend so much time training sometimes that we don't just do it. So we need to set aside a specific time to make these phone calls. Sarah Flake calls it her power hour. She sets aside an hour a day specifically for client acquisition. We don't all have an hour a day. Maybe it's just 15 minutes a day, but whatever it is, set aside that time specifically to make these calls, and don't worry about the outcome. Don't worry about if they're going to accept the program or decide to do it, whatever. Don't even think about that. Consider yourself an educator, that you're just here to get the word out, to educate them about an amazing program that we have. You also want to have some passion when you're speaking. If I were delivering this presentation in a really boring monotone voice, I probably would have lost you at the first slide, right? Yeah, you got to have some passion. One thing that I like to do when I'm telling my story is I like to think about how I felt before I had this program and how I felt afterwards. I was tired, I was heavy, I was depressed, and now I'm not. It has changed my life. I lost 35 pounds. I'm off of my antidepressant medication. I don't take naps anymore. And when I do that, not only does it come out with enthusiasm and with passion, but it helps me remember what our offering is. And our offering is amazing. We are adding years to people's life. We're not here selling toothpaste. We are selling quality of life. So remember that when you're speaking, when you're telling your story. You want to be confident when you're speaking. The first time I tried to teach Zumba in front of a group of people, I honestly thought I was going to wet my pants, but I didn't. I pretended, and then pretty soon it became easier and easier and easier, and now it's just no big deal at all. I can get up in front of a ton of people, teach Zumba, no big deal. So fake it till you make it. And the first few calls you make might be a little awkward because you're using a new script. You might want to read it, but remember, by the third call, you're going to be a pro. It's going to just come out naturally with no problem. So just do it until you feel good about it. Thank you for letting me share this with you, and I hope that you see your business go kablam. My team and I tried this in March. We did what we called March Madness, and we had a blitz day where everyone came over to the house, and we spent 3 hours just making phone calls. We had prepared for a couple of weeks before that doing our list, so we were trying to get at least 300 names. I don't think any of us got that many, but that was the goal. And then we just sat and made phone calls, and guess what? That's the month I made global director. So it works. Give it a try, and I wish you the best. Thank you.